Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalia Lee and I'm an author and freelance editor, and today we're going to be chatting about my 2020 goals. I have quite a few goals on here, from writing goals, reading goals, personal health and wellness goals. We have a whole lot of different goals here, and I'm pretty excited to share them with you. I'm excited to be setting goals this year since I never really got around to it for 2019. So with that being said, let's dive right into it so that this does not end up being a 30-minute video. So my first goal for 2020 is to finish Whiskey City. And when I say finish Whiskey City, I mean have it completely done, completely edited, beta readers, everything done. Everything completely done so that I could publish it if I wanted to. Pistol Daisy is about at that point. I keep going back and finding little tiny things that I want to change and fix. And I still want to put some new information in the back. Like I want to put a sneak peek, a sneak peek at Whiskey City in the back of Pistol Daisy and stuff like that. So on the one hand, it's kind of like Pistol Daisy is finished, but also I keep tweaking it just because I can. But I want Pistol Daisy totally done, Whiskey City totally done. And then the second goal that goes along with that is to write and finish book 3 in the Pistol Daisy series. And I have not even started outlining this book. I have no idea what's going to happen in book 3. But last year in 2019, I wrote and finished Pistol Daisy, and I also wrote 2 drafts of Whiskey City. So I feel like right now, already having the first draft, the second draft of Whiskey City complete, I think I should be able to totally finish Whiskey City and totally finish book 3 in the series as well. And I'm still not sure what publication dates are going to look like. People keep asking, and I wish I could tell you when these books will be out, but I'm not sure. It's my first series. It's my first time that I'm going to try to go with a semi-quick release. So yeah, I don't know when those are coming out, but 2 top goals are to finish Whiskey City in its entirety and finish book 3 in its entirety. Now, the next 2 goals are, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do this, but I'm not certain because it's like a business decision. And these next 2 goals are to re-edit and rebrand Highborn, and then re-edit and rebrand Way of Spears. So if you guys have been around here for a while, you probably know that I am a freelance editor. I specialize in proofreading and copy editing, and I feel that Highborn and Way of Spears are not at the level of quality that I can deliver to my clients now. Those books I wrote many years ago, and I edited them before I knew what the heck I was doing. So they're not at the level of quality that I expect from myself and that I hold myself to. I think I want to re-edit those books, at the very least do a full copy edit, maybe even a slight developmental edit. I'm not really sure because I haven't read them in a very long time. But I think it would be nice to at least do a full copy edit on each of those books and then have new covers created for them. I created both of the covers for Highborn and Way of Spears, and while I like the Way of Spears cover, I think it's pretty, I just don't think either of the covers stand out. They don't tell you much about the story, they're not eye-catching, and I would like to have them redone. But again, I have to decide if it's a good business decision, because the company I would use would run me about $250 to $300 probably for a single cover. So I'd be looking at anywhere from $500 to $600 to get 2 new covers. And while I know that they would be high quality and absolutely beautiful, I do have to decide if that would be worth it, because I do not make $600 in book sales of Highborn and Way of Spears in a year. So that might be a bad business decision. So I do have those on here as goals, but I'm not sure yet if that's going to happen. But just kind of putting it out there. So now, moving into a conglomeration, a cluster, let's say, of random goals that I just kind of wrote down. So there are going to be some personal goals, some business goals, some health and wellness goals, all across the board. All right, next goal is less social media, more life. And I kind of started on this in 2019. I used to find myself on Instagram for over an hour a day, just mindlessly scrolling, wasting my time, numbing my brain, and I hated it. So I ended up setting a 30-minute allowance essentially on my phone. I can only be on Instagram specifically for 30 minutes a day, but even that, like, I still hit that almost every day. I'm hitting that, and it's stopping me and blocking Instagram. And I might even drop that down further to like 15 or 20 minutes a day, because when I am on social media, I find myself distracted from everything else that I want to do. I am not very focused. I get distracted easily, and it's not good for my mental health either. So in the new year, I want to focus more on actually living my physical life and not staring down at my phone for hours a day. Next goal is to finish the van build. Greg is actually outside working on the van as we speak. It's coming along. There are so many things still to do. He has run almost all of the wire by himself. He was running wire the whole time I was sick, just out there working in the cold, trying to move forward. So he is doing a lot of work. But yeah, the wiring is almost done. We're about to upholster our wall panels and get the walls installed, and then we can get the ceiling installed. So it's coming along, and it's still our goal to have it usable by spring and finished by summer. Next goal is to get a new tattoo. I don't know how many tattoos. I don't want to count right now. I have quite a few tattoos, but I'm ready to get some more. And actually, I have a tattoo touch-up for my big Ahimsa armband. I'm getting that touched up on February 1st, and it's also going to be a consultation for my next tattoo. So I will hopefully be getting my next tattoo in February, or if she doesn't have availability, then March. So either February or March, I will be achieving my goal of getting a new tattoo, because I love tattoos. They're just expensive. My next goal is to develop a regular yoga practice, and I am already well on my way to this because I'm doing a 30-day yoga challenge, and I have even been filming myself a little bit, just kind of checking in on camera, you know, documenting how I'm feeling, how my body feels, how my mind feels. And already, today is day 8, and I already did my yoga for today because I've been doing it every morning. I am feeling so much better, not only in my body, but mostly in my mind. When I do yoga regularly, I feel clarity. Like, it is insane how much clarity I have after a practice, how focused I am, how much work I can get done. And I love the way that that feels. So not only is it really healthy for my mental well-being, but it's healthy for my body as well, especially because I do have a back injury that I've been dealing with for years, and I know that yoga helps it. So I have already done 8 days straight of yoga. I'm absolutely loving it, and I'm not gonna slow down. Meditate consistently is my next one. I want to do a 30-day meditation challenge after I'm done with my 30-day yoga challenge, because I started meditating in 2019, and I did not do it regularly. You know, I would like to be meditating once a day at least, you know, even for 10 minutes. Even the amount of meditation I did in 2019 gave me new skills. It taught me how to control my breathing. It taught me how to be more aware of my body, how to be more aware of my mind and what my mind is doing, how to let things go that no longer serve me. I know that meditation helps me, not only with my anxiety, but when I get pissed off about something, meditation and knowing how to bring myself down helps to calm me. It helps to release stress. I want to start a regular meditation practice, and I want to do a 30-day meditation practice, maybe in like March or something, maybe in February. I know that February doesn't have 30 days, but I could extend it a little bit. But yeah, when I'm done with my yoga challenge, I want to do a meditation challenge. This is like a little bit of well-being, like mental health, and a little bit of business. And it's that I want to make YouTube and social media a healthy place again. And this is still ongoing. Even though I made that YouTube video about my toxic YouTube mindset, it's still there. And I am trying to rewire it. I am trying to no longer see my friends and my fellow writers as my competition. I don't want to play the comparison game. I don't want to use everybody else's success as ammunition against myself. Like, there were a lot of unhealthy practices that I picked up in 2019 that I just want to do away with in 2020. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't want to work hard, because I do. I'm passionate about YouTube and I love it here. And I want to continue making videos, getting better, trying new things, practicing with SEO. Like, I want to learn these things and I want to strive to get better at it, but I want to do it in a healthy way. And that's social media as well. But YouTube is my main social media platform. So that's where I feel it the most. So definitely making YouTube specifically and social media a healthier, happier place for myself in 2020. All right, this next one is exciting, and that is to continue editing for clients. I love editing for clients, and I want to try to get more serious about my freelance editing this year, because it's what I want to do. I'm good at it. I'm taking classes. I love it. Like, it sings to my soul to edit for clients and to help them. So part of that is updating my website, which I actually recently did. So if you guys would like to check out the new and improved Enchanted Ink Publishing, feel free to do that. I still want to change a few things on the website, but I think it looks a lot more professional. I loved the whimsical look of the previous website, but if I'm trying to appeal to a larger audience and really show people that I am a professional and that I can deliver on the services that I say I can, then I feel like a professional website will help me with that. So I did overhaul my website if you want to check it out, but I want to work really hard to get more editing clients, and I want to learn so many things. There are some classes coming up through the Editorial Freelancers Association. I'm a member with them, and there are some classes coming up that teach freelancers how to subcontract. There are classes coming up that teach freelancers how to get work with traditional publishing houses. So I want to continue taking these classes, learning the business better, learning, more and more skills. I just want to better myself in all ways so that I can better help my clients as well. So that is a big business goal for me. I'm not putting any numbers to it because that's very difficult to do, but just in general, I want to continue editing for my clients, and I want to continue bettering myself and bettering my skills as much as I can. I want to read more this year. I really lost the love of reading for a few years, and I would say that writing and editing my own books was the cause for that, because I spent so much time looking critically at my own work that I forgot how to just enjoy reading. I lost my love for it, and I'm trying to get it back. And I think I'm doing pretty well. In December, I read 1 or 2 books. No, I read 3 books in December. I read The Arrangement by, I want to say Robin Fisher, but I'm not sure. I read The Arrangement, I read A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I read A Court of Mist and Fury. And now I'm working on Girls of Paper and Fire, and then I want to read An Enchantment of Ravens, I want to read The Ginny Key, and then I also want to read A Court of Wings and Ruin, the 3rd one in that series. So I'm loving it. Like, I'm really enjoying reading in the mornings with my coffee and reading before bed instead of watching Netflix. So, okay, my last goal for the year is a health and business one, and that is to get ergonomic office furniture, because I do not have an ergonomic setup at all. My desk is not at a good height. I sit on this shitty little stool with no back support at all, and it like sinks consistently throughout the day. So my keyboard is like slowly going like this as my stool is sinking. Yeah, I have a very bad office setup here. And if I want to edit for more and more clients and turn editing into more of a full-time income and a full-time business, I need to have an office and an office setup that's healthy for my body and also lends itself well to focus and clarity, and me not sitting here slouching and having pain in my body and stuff like that. So I need to save up a little bit of money so that I can figure out my ergonomic setup here. It'd be sweet to get a sit-stand desk. I've had a standing desk 2 times before. Love them. I absolutely love standing desks, but it'd be cool if I could move it up and down. So yeah, that is my last goal for 2020. Thank you so much for being here. I love watching other people's goals video. It's been like the main genre of YouTube video I've been watching these past couple of weeks. It's just like wrap-ups, yearly wrap-ups and goals. I love it. I love setting fresh goals, feeling super motivated for the new year. So thank you guys so much for being here. I'm gonna go get myself another glass of water. I totally finished mine up and get started on editing for a client. I'm working on a manuscript critique right now of a really fun fantasy story, so I'm looking forward to jumping back into that, and I will see you guys in my next video. All right, bye everybody.